Oh, thanks for having me. Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany. Welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
How's you feeling in Japan so far?
For me, it's the first time
First time?
visiting Japan. My husband has been several times to Japan for business reasons. And I always said, I don't know if I should go to Japan. And now is the first time, and I love it. If you ask me what is the special feeling which I have in Japan, it's the people are so friendly, everything is so clean, and you are always on time. That's something I like so much in Germany.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wow.
and so it's really combined with the culture of the different castles, and I'm so happy.
Oh,
and
thank you
we
for
stay
saying
for
that.
3 weeks, and I will come back for sure.
Gosh. Oh my god. So what is the biggest surprising things in Japan so far? The biggest surprising things?
The biggest surprising thing, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
I thought it's so expensive.
Oh,
And
expensive.
it isn't at the moment because of the currency rate. I thought I go for a dinner and I have to pay 100 euro, which is I can't. Let's say 100
Yen or
600,000. I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not as expensive as I
Oh.
thought. So that was the
Japan.
biggest surprise.
Oh, yeah. Some places really expensive in Japan. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. In Germany, everybody would say, "Don't go to Japan; it's too expensive."
Expensive. Oh,
Too expensive.
Really?
But it's not true. It's not true. So it's
Oh.
really that was the biggest surprise.
Oh.
And another second thing is, okay, I've heard about the cherry blossom.
Cherry blossom.
I have heard about it.
Oh, really?
But to live it, to feel it, to see how crazy the Japanese, they do picnic. Every single little blossom, they take a picture of it. And that gives me such a good feeling.
Yeah, it makes me really comfortable for me, a cherry blossom. So beautiful.
It's wonderful. Really
Thing.
wonderful.
This is my final question. I live in Japan, but we have a problem in Japan. Hard working in Japan, someone feel stressful in Japan. A low salary, and and aspects happen a lot. How about your culture in Germany? Do you have any issue of your culture?
I think I'm 62, and my generation, we worked hard, and now the young people, I don't know why. I mean. And I would not say it's wrong how they live. They go to school and then they travel around the world 1 year.
1 year.
So and without thinking about the money or something, maybe I don't know the reason. It's not always the case that the parents have really much money. It's also the case they travel around and they earn the money in Australia and so. We have a lot of old people, and so the younger people. We have to do in the business. We have to really work. We have to do the digitalization and work with AI and then to make business still work and still alive without having so many people. So that's our.
Wow, you guys have a working program. In Germany.
Yeah.
That's
So,
interesting.
yeah.
I'm really curious about what do you love your culture in Germany?
Oh, the food. No, the culture. I think I like to live in a country, especially as a woman, where I can do what I want to do. I can live alone. I don't have to marry. And I'm safe. Nobody would point the finger on me and say, "Hey, look at that woman. She's alone. She lives alone. She works alone." I don't know. So the freedom. is the most
We
important
need it
thing.
actually in Japan.
Yeah.
We feel sometimes stuck inside in Japan to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a rule and like cultural things like organizations in
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so
What's
much.
your name?
My name is Mechtit.
My name is Lita.
Lita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to
Thank
see
you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you. Thanks for helping me. Where are you from?
America.
America.
Yeah.
Welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
How's your feeling in Japan so far?
I've loved it so far. We've been here a little over a week now. We've been several different cities. We went from Tokyo all the way down to Hiroshima. Now we're working our way back up. So
Oh, thank you so much.
It's been a mix of city and rural.
Yeah, a lot of rule, right? Japan. Yeah, it's kind of like complicated. So, like, what is the most surprising things in Japan so far?
I guess when you get here, the most surprising thing is probably the number of just like these vending machines and
Vending machine.
the toy machines you see everywhere. It's not typical from where I'm from.
Oh, really?
yeah.
How's the America's like a vending machine? What's the difference actually?
Oh, they're awful. I mean,
Really?
half the time you find one, they don't even work, or it's out of whatever you wanted. Like here, everything's like always functional.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of wild. And I would say the biggest surprise for me is like the population density.
Population.
Like there's just so many people in such a small little area, but it's great because I like that. It feels welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like-
kind of like organized, maybe in
Very.
Japan.
Yeah, in America, everything's just so spread out, I feel like. And you're driving everywhere. 30 minutes to get here, 30 minutes to get there. Here, you get on the train, you're there in 5-10 minutes. It's great. So.
But you guys have like a lot of culture, right? In
Oh,
America.
yeah.
Sure. I'm from West Virginia, so the culture is a lot of outdoors, hiking,
Oh, that's
rafting.
cool.
I really feel like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Missouri's the same way. I'm from Missouri, so it's very similar. I live in like the bigger town in Missouri, St. Louis, and it's a city, but it's not anything like this. So this is a nice change for sure.
It's very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Like three of my main questions, like I love Japan, but we have a problem in Japan. Like hardworking in Japan, someone feel like a stressful in Japan and low salary, and earthquakes happen a lot. How about your culture, guys? Like, do you have any issue with your culture?
Well, there's jobs that can be really stressful, but people switch jobs a lot. For example, I work remotely, so I have the freedom to pick and choose when I work. And my company's pretty relaxed, so that's definitely a positive.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, my job's a little bit more stressful. I'm a police officer in.
Police officer,
Yeah,
what? So cool, man.
yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
It's busy, long hours. Some days you'll end up working 24-hour shifts. Sometimes if you end up getting a really big case or something like this, so it can be stressful. But I mean, it's what you make of it. There are some police officers that don't work as hard as others, and just typical society stuff. But I mean, it's fine other than that. I mean, I would say. The friendliness here compared to there, it's night and day. I would say a lot of like the service industry in America is not as friendly as it is here. So I would say that's a big cultural difference that I see a lot. So
Yeah, people like I heard about that. Like people in America they'll let you know if they're upset with you. But I've heard here that's not the case.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like America has a lot of issues too, right? Like a gun problem, right? Like some kids like with guns go to school, right?
sometimes, yeah. I mean, we catch them all the time. I mean, it's just a part of American culture. I mean, personally, I like guns. I have many guns at home, but it's the irresponsible people that end up having them that do the very dumb things, the irresponsible things with them, and that ruins it for people like me who follow the rules and have them and enjoy them. So it makes it harder for folks like me.
Really interesting. Dude, it's really different, totally different in Japan. Like a police officers, like a job. Yeah. Thank you so much. Like this is my final question. Like,
Sure.
what things makes you come to Japan?
I would say that for me, the beauty of it. I mean, this country is just not only the beauty with all the decor and everything like that, but the cities themselves are beautiful. They're clean. They're nicely put together and well kept. Whereas in America, I can't say the same. So, and so I would say that was my biggest draw to want to go. So.
How about you?
Or, yeah, I've been here once before.
Oh, once before.
8 years ago, I went to Minami Aizu, my high school, and we had some exchange students come to America. So we met up with this girl that I knew from years ago that came to America. And yeah, I've been working for a couple of years. It's the first real
really?
vacation I've
Wow.
been able to take.
So, I mean, like you have experience to work here.
Sorry.
You mean like you have experience to work here in Japan?
Oh no, back
okay.
home I've been I haven't had really taken a vacation yet, so this is my first vacation I'm taking.
Oh. How's your feeling actually in Japan?
Yeah, like I learned the language a little bit in high school, so
Really?
it's one of the factors I wanted to come back after 8 years.
Oh, like what do you think about like a Japanese language? Is it hard to learn?
Yeah, it was a little difficult. I tried to learn it before I came here. It wasn't easy. I learned German in high school and in college, so I mean that was tough as well. I would say they're about equal. The hardest part was like the different way you do sentence structure compared to like English or German even. So
Interesting. How many languages do you speak actually?
mostly just English. I know a little bit of German from what I remember, and then my Japanese is very.
Cool.
I tried. Okay.
Oh yeah. Even
So.
like I'm Japanese. It's really hard for me. Like kanji, like hiragana, katakana, stuff like that. There's so many languages.
Yeah, it was very difficult, and we only had about 6 months of planning before we really made sure we were going to do this trip. So I only had about 4 to 6 months to really try to learn it. It was difficult. So
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Appreciate it. What's
pleasure.
your name?
Michael.
Michael. Thank you.